Hello once again, YouTube, and welcome back to another film review by yours truly. Yes, I know. I'm that awesome. Yeah, very egotistic. I know. I just kind of wanted to, psych myself up for the video, so I don't say the same thing a million times like I did in my Birds of Prey review. Yeah. So, what are we going to be reviewing today? Well, I got a good one. I've seen this in Falagar's videos. I've seen his review on it. I've seen him mention it a lot of times. I've lost track. At least five, six times he's mentioned this movie, and I've seen it back off. And up to this point, I bet you're probably wondering, Falagar, what could it be? Well, it's going to be Carrie. And I saw you hold it up and do this. I mean, guys, look at this. I mean, you can't really see it unless I do this. Like, look at that. And then the pig's blood just falls back on her face. Look at that. And it's the Blu-ray, DVD, and old digital HD version. Look at that. So, 3 in 1. So, let's see. Where to start? Where to start? Okay, so I've not really been a big fan of Chloe Grace Moretz. Moretz? Am I saying that right? Moretz? Chloe Grace Moretz. I think I'm saying that name right. Might be saying it wrong. Feel free to correct me if you want to, but I'm probably saying it wrong anyways. So I I was reading the back of it, and one thing that I watched it on the internet before I even bought the movie. So I haven't watched this. I've watched it on the internet, so I mean I know the movie how it ends and stuff. But there's one thing that struck me when I was in Walmart and I got this. It was in the horror section. And what I don't understand is why put it in the horror section? It's not really that hard. Like it's not really that scary. I wouldn't even consider it horror. It's, more of a thriller in a way. It shows you how mean people can be in high school and all the difficult things someone could go through in high school. But I mean, that's about it. It's not horror. It's not scary. But I mean, I guess by the looks of it, it would look like it's scary. I mean, if you see that's going to strike you as horror. I mean, a little bit of it is, because I mean, look at the back. The whole red, like she's been covered in the pig's blood. So let's get on with the review. I mean, I just wanted to point that out there. Just if you agree with me, that's good. If you don't, then that's fine too. So for all of you that don't know Carrie out there, let me fill you in. Carrie was born to a mother who is a religious nut. It starts off in the movie, her mom apparently must like not know she's pregnant or something, but then when Carrie is born, her mom wants to kill her. She brings out a knife and goes to stab her, but then I guess she has some sort of remorse and decides not to kill her daughter. So, movie fast forwards. Carrie grows up and she's in high school when the movie's taking place. And she goes to go into the locker room after after swimming. And she's the girl who does not have any friends. She's the silent type. She's, the good she's trying to be the good Christian girl that her mom wants her to be. And let's just say she has a little feminine problem while she's in the showers, and the girls in there make fun of her, throw tampons at her, and record it and put it on YouTube. And Carrie does not like that. She goes and tells the gym teacher, and the gym teacher then tells the principal, and you know how all that stuff goes. So Carrie's mom is played by Julianne Moore. Is there a picture of Julianne Moore on the back of this? I don't think it is. No. There's no picture of Julianne Moore, but Julianne Moore is played in Hannibal. I believe she's played in Jurassic Park. So you should, if you're a film collector, you should know who Julianne Moore is. And Julianne Moore definitely played this character out really well. So I give Julianne Moore props for playing this character. Carrie's mother, like I said, is a religious nut. Or religious, she's very, very religious. And I mean to a she's on a massive scale. So, like, she won't allow her daughter to have a phone, TV, nothing. She has her pray all the time. Let's see. The clothes that Carrie wears is like looks Amish almost. It's like a dress. Well, not a dress. It's like a shirt with sleeves all the way down to here, button up tight so she can't show any cleavage. A skirt that goes all the way down to the ground, so that so she doesn't show anything, so she doesn't tempt anybody. And you see how Carrie and her mother work at home, and then you have you really feel for Carrie because Carrie wants to break away from that, but she also really loves her mother, so she's torn. She in her mind she's saying, I want to be like a normal person, but I still love my mother. So for all of you that know how Carrie ends, don't post comments and spoil that for everybody because it's just not nice. And I'm not about to tell you how Carrie ends because I know a lot of you probably want to go out and buy it and see it for yourself, so I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to say it leaves room for a sequel. That's all I'm going to say. I won't say any more about the ending, but it's definitely worth picking up. And like I said, I wasn't a fan of Chloe Grace Moretz until now. She did good in here. Let's see oh, but the one time in the movie that she actually kind of breaks away from religion, well, dressing the way her mother wants is when she goes to prom. A girl at school gets her boyfriend as Carrie to prom as like repaying her. Well, no, just trying to make up for what the girls did to her in the shower. So the guy asks her to prom. Carrie says yes. Carrie's mother doesn't want her to go, but Carrie says, "You know what, Mom? I'm going anyway. I've been asked. This guy's like one of the most popular guys in school, if not the most popular, so I'm going." And then there was the girl who taped the video, well, recorded what those girls did in the showers to Carrie, gets in trouble, banned from prom, can't go. This girl wants to get revenge on Carrie. They decide to go kill a pig, fill a bucket with the pig's blood, and then when Carrie wins prom queen, they're going to dump the bucket of pig's blood on her at the prom to embarrass her. And you can see that on the front and on the back there. And it does indeed happen because you can see that there. And Carrie, I would say not even halfway through the movie, she realizes she has telekinetic powers. She can move stuff with her mind. And she doesn't tell anybody, not even her mother, because her mother, she knows, would think it's from the devil. And like I said, her mother, if anything strikes her as devilish, she wants to kill it because she wants to be right with God. So that's why Carrie does not want to tell her mother. Things take a dark turn for her and her mother towards like the end of the movie, but I'm not going to ruin that for you guys because it's definitely a real thriller when you get to that part. So I'm not going to ruin it for you by telling you everything. But let's see. Oh, I just now noticed that. Ah, cool. So anywho, this girl, her boyfriend, a couple guys, they kill a pig, fill a bucket with the pig's blood and stuff. Prom prank goes horribly wrong, and Carrie's powers are unleashed upon everyone. And it doesn't end well for a lot of people. That's all I'm going to say. It does not end well for a whole lot of people. But like I said, I still don't understand why it was marked as horror in the horror section because it's not horror. It's mostly thriller. That's just what I want to say. And I'm not a big horror fan, but I like this. I like Jennifer's Body and stuff like that. I'm just not much of a hardcore horror fan. Blood, guts, and gore that would immediately turn me off of a movie. Although I'm not going to say quite enjoyed. I moderately enjoyed the Final Destination series. For some reason, I don't know why, but watching that series will just like get me paranoid beyond all belief. So that has been my review on Carrie. So if you haven't gone out and picked it up, go out and pick it up. Watch it. It's definitely worth adding to your collection and displaying. I was going to have it like back up over there so that you could see it, but I couldn't like do it. So like I've had it just sitting back over here just on the table. So if I had to give it up to 5 stars, I'd give it 4.5. 4.5 because the acting by Chloe Grace Moretz and Julianne Moore, definitely really well done. The special effects, really good. Story, really good. My the one thing that makes me give it 4.5 instead of a full 5 is they kind of just like let's see, how she gets her powers. She doesn't go out and experiment. Where she wants. How like you see in Spider-Man, he starts shooting webs in his room and stuff. They just kind of spring it on you, and that's pretty much the one thing I did not like about the movie. But overall, it was a good film, so I definitely recommend going out and picking it up. So, guys, if you've liked this film review, please be sure to leave a like, a comment, subscribe if you haven't, and I will see you guys in the next video.